Hey everyone, I know a lot of you have been asking about the new Hisense 65-inch U7 Mini-LED TV, especially since it's been popping up everywhere lately. I finally got my hands on one and I've been putting it through its paces for the past couple of weeks, so I wanted to share what I've found. If you're curious about the details, the link is in the description so you can check it out on Amazon. First off, the picture quality is seriously impressive. This TV uses Hisense's Hi-QLED Mini-LED Pro panel, and it's a noticeable step up from even high-end QLED sets I've used before. The colors are vibrant but still natural, and the contrast is something else, deep blacks that don't look washed out, even in a bright room. I've been watching movies and shows with HDR10+ and Dolby Vision IQ, and the highlights just pop without looking artificial. It's the kind of image that makes you forget you're looking at a TV after a few minutes. Gaming is where this thing really shines, though. It's got a native 165Hz refresh rate, which is a big deal if you're playing fast-paced games. I hooked it up to my PS5 and the difference in smoothness compared to a 60Hz TV is night and day. Even on my PC with competitive shooters, the motion clarity is top-notch. It also supports VRR up to 165Hz, so screen tearing is basically a non-issue. The input lag is low enough that you won't feel disconnected from the action, which is a relief after dealing with some laggy TVs in the past. One of the standout features for me is the anti-reflection screen. I live in a room with lots of windows, and most TVs look washed out during the day. Not this one. The glare-free coating does a great job keeping reflections under control, so I can watch without constantly adjusting the brightness or closing the blinds. It's not perfect in every lighting condition, but it's a huge improvement over what I'm used to. The sound is another area where this TV punches above its weight. It's got a 2.1.2 channel setup with Dolby Atmos, and while it's not going to replace a full surround sound system, it's way better than the tinny speakers you usually get with TVs this size. I've been using it for late-night gaming sessions without needing to grab my headphones, and the spatial audio really helps with immersion. If you're not big on sound systems, it's a solid step up. The Hisense U7 also runs Google TV, which is one of my favorite smart platforms. The interface is clean, the app selection is great, and the remote is responsive. I've had no issues with lag or crashes, which is more than I can say for some other smart TVs I've tried. Plus, with Google Assistant built in, voice control is quick and accurate. It's not groundbreaking, but it's reliable, which is what matters most. The local dimming is where this TV truly flexes its muscles. With up to 3000 zones and a peak brightness of 3000 nits, it handles both bright highlights and deep shadows with ease. I tested it with some dark fantasy scenes, and the detail in the shadows was impressive without looking noisy. Even in well-lit rooms, the brightness doesn't come at the cost of picture quality, which is a balance a lot of TVs struggle with. Now, it's not perfect. The stand is a bit flimsy, so if you're planning to mount this on a wall, you might want to invest in a sturdy bracket. Also, while the sound is better than average, it's still not great for bass-heavy content. If you're a movie buff or a gamer who wants deep rumble, you'll probably want to pair it with a soundbar or a subwoofer. Those are minor quirks, though, and nothing that detracts from the overall experience. All in all, the Hisense 65 U7 SG is a fantastic all-rounder. It delivers where it counts with picture, gaming, and smart features, without any major letdowns. If you're in the market for a premium mini-LED TV that won't break the bank, this is absolutely worth considering. The link is below if you want to take a closer look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.